300 miles an hour. He has not run 3 seconds today, but here he is sitting next to the most dominating funny car of the entire weekend, the Cornwell Quality Tools Camaro of Austin Prock.
Well, they've caught plenty of good breaks. Let's hope for the sake of J.R. Todd that they can catch another one. Hope that this Austin Prock team can make a mistake. Not likely to happen.
There it is. They made a mistake. J.R. Todd's going to win this race out of nowhere, and he runs in the threes. 388.9, 329 miles an hour. And now we need to bring up the second part of the conversation. Kalitta Motorsports has never doubled up. This was the most unlikely win of J.R. Todd's career.
JR, they say that hard work can put you where good luck will find you, and you are always giving credit to your team, but I want to talk about you for a moment. How much of driver experience was in today's Wally?
I don't know, man. I say a lot of luck was in today's experience, but I don't know. It seems like these guys, they dig deep whenever the innings on the line, you know. That was probably our first clean run that we've made since we unloaded here on Tuesday, and they did it when they counted. And, you know, Austin and Jimmy, they've been the baddest car since they unloaded here. And they're going to be a handful all season long. But my guys, they dig deep. DHL, Toyota, a lot of people here this weekend. The Gatornationals, like I keep saying, you know, Connie and Scott's family are here this weekend. We got Scott into the Hall of Fame on Thursday. And, man, hopefully Sean can pull this thing off. We've been trying to do this for so long. But I'm just happy to have another trophy. This is great. Woo!
If in consecutive races we have a Kalitta Motorsports Top Fuel Championship and then a Kalitta Motorsports first-time double-up, that's magic. Sean Langdon left him at the altar, and at the finish line stripe, it's Langdon, a double-up for Kalitta. Sean Langdon, 371.1, 335 miles an hour, and 072 light, and Langdon has completed the job that he set out to do to start the weekend.
And that Wally's going to go in the hands of Sean Langdon, the first of the year in Top Fuel. And all of his competitors have said that he is setting the bar already on this season. Sean, that is your Wally. You were greeted by your buddy J.R. Todd for the double up. You get to put the punctuation on it for Kalitta Motorsports. Why is winning so good?
Man, it feels really good. We've had a lot of years you question it, people question you, people ask you a lot of questions you don't want to answer, but you keep your head down, you keep working hard, and you know you're with a badass group like the Kalitta team, with leading the way with Connie Kalitta, giving us the opportunity, kids like JR and I still call us kids, but we're out there having fun, living our dreams, and you know, great teammate with Doug, and man, I can't say enough about Brian Husen. His first race as a crew chief, and he gives me an absolute flawless car. You know, it's just as long as I kept saying, as long as I don't screw it up, you know, we really got a car to beat. And for everybody at Kalitta Air, got a brand new chassis this weekend, you know, and you know, RevChem, Toyota, man, first Gatornationals victory, but you know, this thing's going to Brian for sure. He deserves it, and all the guys.
Congratulations, Sean. Bruno, I certainly hope Brian heard that.
They are gone. Quadrant's car rattles the tires, and Erica Enders will drive to career victory number 48. And for the first time here in swampy old Florida, will hoist a Wally at the end of Gainesville Raceway.
And she just looked at that Gator trophy and said, this is crazy. 48 wins, 7 championships, now this elusive trophy. Just to the list of accomplishments for you, what's left?
Well, I don't really know, but I feel like a lot. As long as we're doing this, we're going to give it our all every single time. You know, I hate that Christian shook up there. That's really disheartening. And those boys are going to win. They're a true talent, and they're a huge asset to this sport. Their entire family has such a tremendous story, coming from Leon, Mexico, and starting Corral Boots and Quadra. So anyway, I'm just really proud of those boys. But for JHG and Melling, we have over 240 Skag dealers out here. It's an important weekend for those guys, so I can't thank Randy and Maria enough. David at High Performance Lubricants. We have so many great partners on board, and I'm a really lucky girl, but it goes to show you, when you set your goals and you set them high and you work hard,
Matt
you can get it done.
Smith, the Denso V-Twin Buell. He got back on this motorcycle to do exactly this, get in the final round and try to thump Gage Herrara. Matt Smith was out first. Gage Herrara to the 8th mile has a lead of significance, and Gage Herrara 663.6, 204 miles an hour. That is 12 career victories in 13 career final rounds, outrunning Matt Smith handily by 1/10 of a second. Smith runs 674.8.
Brian, it's kind of crazy that it was just a year ago that Gatornationals was holding the first Wally of his career. Now he's at this race as a champion, now holding your 12th. Why is just a preview of what we'll see from Gatornationals this season?
Yeah, this is, I feel like this is just the beginning. You know, I thought last year, you know, it was kind of it was definitely a dream come true, but it was one of those things, like, it seemed too good to be real. But we came out here, we were starting off where we started last year and going home with some new hardware. You know, we got the Gator trophy and then we got the Wally, and this Revzilla Suzuki Vansa Hines Motul bike's been flying all weekend. It must be that Motul oil in the wheel bearings, but all in all, I'm very pleased with this weekend and our whole program. I can't thank Andrew, all the guys back at the shop, and this one's for them and all their hard work.
Taking away on the green, a little bit better was Jose, and he is taking her to the house. 568, 253 miles an hour for Jose Gonzalez.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
National win, Jeff Field trying to deny him. Both drivers get clean off the starting line down to the stripe. 527, 272 miles an hour for the win. Jeff Veal goes 531. He goes 281 miles an hour and comes up a little short. Reaction time was a 3-thou coin flip, but Joe Maynard got in that Samsel car a week ago, won the Baby Gators. That thing, listen to that thing singing as he rolls in. Both drivers clean off the starting line, and Ulf Leanders goes 545 to beat a 544. The torque converter cars are notorious for how quick they react on the starting line. But Ulf Leanders, with an 0:13 reaction time, was not going to be denied. The competition in the FlexJet Factory Showdown's been crazy. Turn it green, that's the important thing. They did. Stephen Bell turned the tire, and Mark Powick, unless the transmission falls out of that thing, is taking home a trophy from Gainesville. There it is, 774, 177 miles an hour, and they are whooping it up on the starting line.
David Billingsley's index is 864. Robert Bailey's index is 710. These two cars qualify 9th and 10th in Comp Eliminator. Right next to each other. They meet up in the final and they're off and running. Robert Bailey couldn't get there, and David Billingsley goes 806, 161 for the win. Bailey was 012 on the tree to Billingsley's 24. David Billingsley
no pressure or anything. They're in. They're off. Both drivers on the green. Kenny Horn out in front. Monty Bogan trying to catch him. Kenny holding on. Monty catching. Kenny holding on. Monty catching. And it's going to be Kenny. A 008 to a 009 on reaction time. Kenny Horn had the 008. And then Monty drops off to a 907.
Both cars green. Here comes that supercharged Camaro trying to run down Hinkle top end. No, James Hinkle wins his first national event, and he does it here at the Gatornationals. 719 on a 717. James Hinkle was 006 and just
up flat out first the finish line. Jay Story was quicker in qualifying, and he goes red. Jay Story, both of them had the front end up. They're in hot rod mode. Story goes 003 RED, and Jeff Strickland gets a couple of second-generation guns with the trophy on the line. Green, and away we go. Brad's got the nose out in front. Holden runs a little bit more mile an hour. Holden trying to push him out the back door. Gonna get it done. 892, 176 the speed. A 009 reaction time, and even more special. The Gatornationals about as big as it gets. Red light by 8 thousandths of a second. Christopher Williams gonna get the win. Puts it on a 991. 175 miles an hour. 984, 154 for Rick. 8 thou, too soon.
2 bad fast, centrifugally supercharged hot rods down there. Blake Peevler dialed on the class floor. You're not allowed to dial below 610 in either Top Dragster or Top Sportsman, presented by Wright Trailers. Blake's dialed 610. Teely dialed 612. RPMs come up. Red light, Teely. Al goes crazy. Hide the fireball. Blake Peevler is a Gator Nationals champion. Blake Peevler has been to 4 national event final rounds. He has never lost. 20.
It's easy to stay in the know. Download the CompetitionPlus.com mobile app. Sign up for push notifications to get notified of breaking news and the latest feature stories and videos. It's a free download at the iTunes Store and Google Play.